It's tuwi per imi aruan. Outsunyak korno niva. It's a koroi puva mo kanichen, puva mo pahainin, puva mo kian. Mara koroi imi aruan. This is your land. This is where you run around. This is where you play. This is where you live. And you take care of it. Because if you don't take care of it, nobody else is going to.
Traditional lands. Everywhere you go, you find artifacts. So I know we were all in this area as gatherers and hunters, and we just went by the season. We went a long ways just searching, trying to exist. So we survived. We're not the largest tribe, but we're the diverse tribe that covered a lot of territory.
The whole idea of the camp is to make sure that we are passing on traditions for our young Southern Paiute kids. This camp in particular is for the 7th through 9th graders. So they're like the early teens getting into high school. And the idea is that we're not only teaching them about natural resources that they could someday come and work for our agencies, but the other part of that is that we are entwining the natural resource science idea with our traditional knowledge. So we have traditional elders that teach right alongside of our scientists.
For me, I enjoy teaching kids because I grew up knowing a lot of my culture, my tradition, and I'm grounded. I know where I came from. If they know just a little bit, you know, they know where they come from. They're not lost. Because to me, that's why kids turn to alcoholism, drugs and stuff. They don't know where they've come from or where they've been. So you need to know that in order to go forward.
Probably learning the language and how it was a long time ago, how they used to survive.
And everyone is different, everybody's situation is different, but what's good is we get them here in this camp, they're exposed to different elders and they have different stories, and hopefully, if anything, it just creates that curiosity and that bug to say, I want to know more, I want to learn more.
I like being Paiute because, you know, it's just good to be Indian.
Best part about being in nature, it makes me feel good because I'm usually inside and it's really boring. Being here outside is actually really fun.
Bring them out into the open and let them see all the beauty that's around.
I was excited to be here because it's very fun. You get to learn new things about your culture and everything.
The camp is fun because we are where the old natives were. The elders now are teaching us what they did to survive and how they use the plants.
It's fun, it's outdoors, it at least gets them some exposure to the elders, and they get to learn some of the things that aren't being taught anymore, and some of the kids don't have that opportunity, and it's a good place to come and learn some of that.
The best part about camp would be the interaction with the kids, you know, having the kids come out of their shells. I know I saw a few of them that were acting shy, but now they're not so shy, you know, talking in front of the camera, talking at the fire circle. So just seeing kids come out of their shell and actually interact with adults and kids would be the best part.
When we become an individual, we cut the umbilical cord. And so from there we know that wherever we go and whatever we do it ourselves.
This is not our concept. This really is the Paiute's concept of how they want to pass along their experience, their culture to their kids. And I think in many respects we want to be part of that in the sense of, you know, we'd like for them to consider a career in public lands.
Teaching them here, you know, it teaches them where they're going to go, you know, what field they want to go in. Never know they want to be like their ancestors and take care of the land. It's like what the BLM, the forestry, and everybody else does when they take care of the our land resources. So you don't know what direction they want to go.
Because some of these kids are still looking for that, you know, that career, what they might be wanting to do. And it just struck me that we should be giving them role models and people that they could get to know over time, and people that look like them. So generally what we're going to be doing is Native American folks who have found a career path working for a public land agency in a variety of settings, a variety of agencies, how they got to where they are.
Get them started on a career path, at least an idea, to get them pointed in a direction that will help build something as they go on. So that the most rewarding for me is to see some of these kids that are going to be working and going to school mostly, and then getting out into the workforce. And you know, the Fed agencies are a good place to work. I've had a good career. I enjoy it, and it's a way that I can express that to some of the kids. And you know, and fire is something I really enjoyed.
I am wanting to go to college because it will help me very much with my life and get me a good job in that.
Never give up. Always stay positive. Don't tell yourself you can't do something, because if you try it, then you probably can.
Why, you want to take it with you? Take it home? Oh, I could sing us a little song about the Eagle song, but I ain't got no drum. But I'll just go like this.
Grandpa Beans is my only grandpa, and it is special to have him around because I can feel his love that he shares.
It kind of makes me laugh too. It's like he's like my grandpa.
Beansy he talks about our culture. He is the most amazing person in the world. He actually listens to people when they talk.
And the young, they need to know that they have relatives from each reservation that they can talk to, communicate. And we're one big family. We need to get closer and intermingle, and not just at sad times, but at good times. If you haven't sent your child to one of these camps, I encourage you to send them. They'll make lasting friendships. So bring your child.
Kwee-YAH-moonts,